Hello and welcome to my WebQuest. For the introduction, I just started with some pretty shocking, information of child obesity. We're the first generation of people who have shorter lifespans than our parents, which I thought was really crazy to think of. Kind of reflecting this picture a little bit, and I just also threw some information of the growth of child obesity, and there's just some pretty crazy stuff in here. But one important fact of information I thought was pretty important for them to know is that it isn't too late to prevent further child obesity, which is pretty much what this WebQuest is about. It's about defeating child obesity. So their task is basically they're going to be trying to live healthier lives, and based off the research and their food choices, they're going to work in groups of 4. And use different technologies such as Google Docs and Google Calendar and WordPress. And so moving on to the actual nitty-gritty of it. So first they're going to choose a role. There's 4 different types. There's a nutritionist, fitness expert, health counselor, and culinary master. I'll go over those in the role section. The first thing they're going to want to do is create a Gmail, because they're going to need a Google account for their calendar and their Google Docs. Next, they're going to make a Google Doc, and in this they're going to brainstorm ideas for their calendar based off their research, and then each member is going to kind of contribute to it, and they're all going to kind of work on it at the same time. And then they're going to finally create their Google Calendar, and in this they're going to put exactly what they're going to eat each day and exactly what they're going to exercise each day for a whole month. And then they have to make sure they organize it well. They can't put something like eat breakfast at 8 p.m. or like do a jog in 2 a.m. or something. Next, they're going to create a WordPress. After they finish the calendar, they're going to make their first blog, which will be how they felt about it. And then we're going to move on to Healthy Week. And they made a whole month of stuff that they can do, but they're going to actually do a week of it. So they're going to choose 1 week and then eat everything for each day, and then do the exercises for each day, and then each day they're going to blog about it in their WordPress. And then in the end, they're going to assess themselves in the group, how they felt they did and how they felt their group did. So for the roles, the first one is nutritionist, and he's pretty much in charge of knowing what foods your body needs and all that. So here's some stuff, the food pyramid. Choose My Plate was a big help. How much carbs you need each day, and then this is a little tool of to keep track, like a carb counter. Next is a fitness expert. He knows what to exercise each day and how much you need. He should be working on moderate to vigorous play. And then here's some stuff of activities he could do. He's going to work really close with the health counselor, because the health counselor knows exactly, his job is to know why your body reacts the way it does to exercise and why it does to different meals. And then here's some stuff of why your body is affected by it. Next is a culinary master, and he or she would actually work close with the nutritionist. Their job is to basically be able to create meals out of anything and keep people away from fast foods, and to show them that they can eat healthy if they just prepare for it. So next up, before they actually make their calendar, while they're making their Google Doc, they should ask themselves these questions. Do we all agree on the calendar? Is exercise at the appropriate age for us? And then once they feel confident, they should actually create their Google Doc. So here's your evaluation. And then it goes from poor effort to some effort, good effort, strong effort. And then they work on like their individual role would be assessed. A bad one is that they didn't research enough to do the Google Doc, and then an outstanding one would be they gave really good insight and they gave more than information for the Google Doc. And then there's one for the calendar, the WordPress, so I know that they're using the technology right. Their participation in the Healthy Week is a big one. And then their teamwork, also their student assessment is going to be looked at during that time. So here's my conclusion. I just asked them some questions like, what did you learn anything new from this? What do you think twice about your lifestyle, and how do you think it'll be when you get older? And then just want to make sure that they know that it couldn't be done alone, and that they should try to keep this from a healthy child to a healthy adult. this actually moves on to the student assessment. Oh, I just clicked it twice, sorry. And then lastly is the teacher page. Chose why I wanted this. Because PE is more than just running around, it's physical education. I think education's often overlooked in that. And so this is all PE, it's just, who thought you'd be doing PE in front of a computer. Here's the time commitment and then the standards. And then here's my author notes. So thank you very much, and then sorry for taking 30 more seconds. Goodbye.